Welcome. I'm going to talk about a tool that you have in your toolbox right here, right now, that you have access to, but you probably have, or maybe you haven't used it to your full advantage. What am I talking about? I'm talking about imagination. Now, before you swipe away, imagination is more than what you think it is. And I'm going to break this down in ways that nobody has ever taught you before. You see, we automatically think, or we've been taught from a very young age, that imagination is something that the brain creates. But it's not as simple as that. You see, our brain is actually a receiver. Our mind is a receiver. And what does this mean? This means that whatever frequency you are in, that's what you're going to get back. Now, you've heard this many times before about, the radio station, right? Or the radio actually playing different radio stations. And you change them, and it all depends on what frequency they are playing in, then you get that, right? Well, I'm sure you've heard of this before. This is not news, but this is where it gets juicy, okay? Your mind is identical to the radio, which means that you are receiving information. Now, what does imagination have to do with this? Everything. Imagination actually is information that you are picking up from other realities, from other dimensions. We have so many realities, we have so many dimensions, and the information is out there. Now, you think you are creating it, but you're not. What you are actually doing is you are tuning your dial to pick up that image or that information. And as you are tuning it, you are bringing it, or you have the potential to bring it to this reality. Do you understand me? So, let me put it to you this way. Whatever you are imagining is actually real. It's happening. Maybe not just in one dimension, maybe in multiple dimensions, maybe in multiple realities. So for example, if you are sitting here and you are imagining a dragon, you have just tuned into the frequency of a dragon. Now that dragon might look very different to you than what it would look to me. My imagination of a dragon might be totally different of your dragon. And they're both correct. They just probably, or not probably, they for sure are in different dimensions. Your dragon is probably in a different dimension than mine. Now, what does this mean for you, and how can you use it to your advantage? Easily. You can use it to manifest whatever it is that your heart desires. How is that? It is because it already exists. For example, let me break this down to you. If you are imagining that you are living your highest possible life, your best life ever, you are wealthy, you are healthy, you have all the love in the world, you are surrounded by friends, by family, by whatever it is that you want to be surrounded with. Now, just the fact that you can imagine that, you've already tuned into the reality that you are actually experiencing that. Now, the key though is now, since you imagined this, quote unquote, right? And that reality already exists, how do you bring it here? How do you make that real here? The answer is simple, my friends. What you have to do is actually keep imagining the same thing. to the point where your vibration is so powerful, your frequency is so powerful that you are emitting, that reality also becomes a reality here. So you want to be all that, right? All that you just imagined. Keep imagining all that and watch what happens. The more you imagine it, the more real it feels to you, the more, or the quicker I should say, it will become your reality here. No two ways about it. So keep imagining. Imagination is the best tool you have in your toolbox. And nobody ever taught you this. They always taught us that, oh, you're imagining stuff. Your brain is just creating stuff. It's not. Your brain is not capable of creating anything. Your brain is capable of receiving information. Your brain is a tool, and you are not your brain. You are the one in charge of your brain, just like your heart is a tool. It's an organ, right? So it's a tool for your body, and so on. Now, the same way you would use your imagination, you simply keep having that image in your mind. Keep imagining. What you imagine must happen. What you imagine must happen. Keep repeating that. What I am imagining right now must happen. Why? Because it has already happened. It is real. It has happened in another dimension, so I can bring it here. It is already there. I am living that life already. So since I am living that life already, I want to live it here in this dimension as well. That version of me can be this version of me here as well. This is how powerful your imagination really is. Your imagination really is. This is how powerful this tool that you have in your toolbox is. Don't be afraid to go wild with it. Imagine the biggest stuff ever. The more you imagine it, the more you are in tune with it, and the more it becomes your reality. Literally, try it out and just watch what happens. Start small, and then as you start small, you can grow to bigger things if that makes you comfortable. I would just jump directly for the moon and the stars if I were you, but you be the judge of that. Now, until then, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Love and light to all. Always shine bright. Don't forget memberships here. It's easy. Just hit join. And on that note, leave me some comments. Don't be afraid to use this and just go wild with it. Bye for now.